Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this Whispers of Love babbling spree. This is video number 4. I'm recording some more. This is video number 4. So if you're tuning in now and you want to know what's going on in order so that you can get what any of my references are, I suggest that you just watch all of my videos. But especially if it has the number 1, 2, 3, and 4, watch in order, please. That's just the neurotic in me that always has to overly emphasize those kind of like little specific things. You are free to do whatever you want, but why not watch it in order? Unless you have no intention of really watching, and if you have no intention of really watching, then you are still free to go as you need or whatever. But these are for those that are actually watching or find some kind of resonance in any of these kind of things, or are watching for research, spying, stealing, or resonating soul tribes. I have a lot of you there that do watch and show plenty of love. Yay. And to newbies that come in and feel my beats, great. But, everything is here. So I speak to all of you that come in for whatever reasons that you come in for. So know that I hear a lot of things through the door. And so that's why I'm always, so I'm going to continue and stuff like that too, but I watched back, I have my own evolution of just like accepting myself. So I watched back. This is how I discovered that I didn't post the shaman oracle ones. I didn't even name it yet because it's still uploading, I think. The first one. I uploaded the second video of a video first prior to the first one and referenced it as the second video to another video that has nothing to do with that video. Anyways, it was just my bloopers and my busy schedule, like running around all over the place. And then for whatever reason today, with my like scheduling and my appointments, I was behind schedule. But loopy is I, and just, vibrating high and just staying in my kind of a line, mastering my own alchemy. That is the kind of consciousness things that I do on the daily regular. It's just natural for me. I'm just breaking it down into words to be able to explain it to, so we can fly like birds, the best that I can. But I did watch back a video of one of them, right? And I saw in the video, I'm like, what is wrong with this human? But my hand was here the whole time and I'm just talking and I'm watching and I'm like, put your hands down. Put your hands down. And then, these are the neurotic things that we can do, or I can do. Okay, maybe that's what I do, because this is why when I created my blog all those years ago too, in the beginning, it was to also ban the editor in me. So overly critical and such a bitch, right? Because that editor didn't allow me to feel comfortable enough to share or good enough to share my writings. That overly critic that didn't allow. So like, I mastered the art of like, editing and just I spot error on things like instant because of my overly critical nature in my writing, my poetry, my this, my that, and never feeling comfortable enough to share it or think it good enough. But even though I've won awards, I've written masterful pieces of papers. This is what I do, but when I created the blog, that's the creation of Babbles too. Babbles is free flow, it's freestyle, it's channeling, it's whatever you want to attune it to, of however it vibrates for you, what it resonates as, wherever you are in your own evolution, your own land of comprehend. I'm not here to tell you to see or identify or define my truth as yours, and you're free to do whatever it is. This is an open door. But I love resonating with other souls and connecting, even though we are different in our own way. But there's learning that we gain for our reign from every soul we encounter. That's part of our journey. To not see that is to be so stuck on you're stupid that I have no time for you. Personally. You know what I mean? I wish you the best. Got no time for that kind of stubborn kind of head, because I'm stubborn, but I'm evolutionary. And so, and I'm more stubborn, and I gotta do everything myself. Trusting. I guess, although I'm so trusting. Anyways, that's not what this is about. So I watched it, and I wanted to hit my hand out of there, and I'm like, but I didn't delete it, and I didn't care to. And I caught that moment of growth in myself, because there's so many things going on, and it sounds so small, but it's not. Because once upon a time ago, that didn't fly by me. I would be literally I'm gonna delete. There wouldn't even be a record. You see what I mean? Like, the evolution of taking action that is challenging to do, because that goes against the stream of what we have already grown accustomed to do. And see, like right now I see my eye crooked, and that's because the light over here is on me, and I'm like all the parts of me that are awake, and now I'm gonna cover my eye. But it's an illusion of the effects of just everything that is here, and maybe it's a shirt, maybe whatever the case may be. But it's so important that in this incubate of a space that is marinating and creating and learning and discovering and doing all these things, what has grown stunted over our generations of time that have been put into my awareness, to note to self, I share with you all.